What up, y'all? Today we're showing the relationship between wavelength and frequency, everyday examples of energy transfer by waves from their sources, and explaining why an object does not move forward as a wave passes under it. Let's get to it. To begin with, we found the frequency by taking a second of footage and slowing it down so we could count how many waves there were. In total, there were about 4 waves per second, which means that the frequency of our waves was 4 Hz. We also found that the wavelength, and we got about 4.3 centimeters when we found the average. Then we did the same thing but with a smaller frequency. We got about 3 waves per second and about 6.5 centimeters for the average wavelength. This can effectively show the correlation between frequency and wavelength, which can be simplified into a small phrase. The higher the frequency, the shorter the wavelength. With a more in-depth look, that phrase simply translates into this. Waves with higher frequencies have shorter wavelengths and lower frequencies have longer wavelengths. They are related inversely. Now we can move on to everyday examples of energy transfers by waves from their sources. Our first example is playing an instrument. Let's break this down. When Skylar blows air into her clarinet, the air goes between the reed and the mouthpiece, causing the instrument to vibrate, and thus the creation of sound particles or waves. The sound waves begin to move and reach my ear when the particles from the clarinet cause my eardrum to vibrate. Another example will be warming up food in the microwave. When Skylar puts food in, electromagnetic waves turn polar molecules in the cold food into thermal molecules, making the food hot in a process called dielectric heating. Now we can move on to this crazy phenomenon, why an object doesn't move when a wave goes under it. But as you can see in this footage, the small dolphin rotates in a clockwise direction. But why? Well, this is because of the simple fact that waves transfer energy from something moving rather than moving things that have mass. The waves in this situation only move the dolphin up and down or in a clockwise motion. Thanks for watching.